I'm canceling Graphically Alex. No, not really, but I will be reacting to his music video, which is Anti-Thyroid, an extremely hormonal Taylor Swift anti-hero parody. Hi, I'm Lisa and welcome back to my Fat React series, where I will be reacting to different aspects of health culture. This includes the fat acceptance community, the fitness community, as well as popular health and beauty trends. So Alex put out this Taylor Swift parody video a few days ago, and he had been planning it for a while. And if you guys have been watching my channel, you know I'm really good friends with GraphicallyAlex, and he and I are both on his weight loss journey, and I refer to him all the time. So if you ever hear me say Alex in a video, that's who I'm talking about. But one thing we do talk about all the time is how the food you put in your body really does affect your hormones. And that's basically the theme of his video. And also, I'm in it. Alex was really nice to include me in his video. I had a really good time improvising with him. I basically came in and said, Alex, I got these like 2 or 3 lines I'm gonna say, and I just want you to go off on me with the most ridiculous stuff possible. And he did. He was great. He totally like met my expectations, and I really hope that I met his. I am in the opening scene, and we were having such a really good time filming this that there was a lot of retakes, a lot of edits, and we just could not keep each other from laughing. But enough explanation, let's jump into it.
Oh my God, Alex, you're obsessed. Taylor Swift is not fatphobic.
No, she is. She never apologized. It's been 6 months, and I'm not okay with what she did. I know the lyrics she put in her song. She put "too big to hang out." I know what that means. People act like it doesn't mean anything. People always give her the benefit of the doubt, but I'm done. She's a privileged, white, thin woman.
Okay, so this is like kind of based on a real argument that we had. It wasn't like a serious argument. We have these discussions all the time, and they're not serious at all. We frequently have the opposite opinion on a lot of things. Like us two, like fat people are not a monolith. And one thing that we disagreed on was Taylor Swift. And you can see I have a Taylor Swift video, I think I have like 2 of them on my channel, about how I don't think that she was fatphobic in the music video of Anti-Hero. And Alex is like, she absolutely was fatphobic. And like, both look at it completely differently. But even so, his version of calling her fatphobic is not the same as like other people calling her fatphobic. And so we were just kind of like recreating that discussion that we had, but as if we were like at odds with each other. And it was really fun.
And she needs to have a real apology. And she should donate the money that she gets to a fat cause.
Well, if that's how you feel, then you can go live by yourself.
Look, Lisa, you've been doing this for a while, and I think it's time for me to confront you about it. I feel like you're just like a good fat.
So like, I remember when he taught me what the term good fat was, and I was like, oh my God. Because it's like basically, it's like calling someone a good German, if you know what that means. It's basically somebody who just like went along with all the terrible things that happened in World War II. And being a good fat is kind of the same thing. It's like you just go along with the discrimination against fat people, which is something we both definitely don't believe in. But it was just like, he was just pulling out all of the insults that he could. It was hilarious. And one of the reasons I said, like, you can go live by yourself is because we had to film this on StreamYard because we didn't know how to, like, record in Zoom or Google Meets. And so we're like, how do we, like, explain, like, why this is recorded in StreamYard? And so I was like, I'm going to say you can go live by yourself. So it looks like we were about to, like, go live together on this channel. And I backed out at the last minute. Also, take a look at my pajamas here. I'm actually wearing Taylor Swift pajamas. And so it has, like, little Taylor Swift all over it.
You're trying to be liked. You're trying to have pick-me energy with these privileged, thin white women, and I don't stand for it. I will fight these systems of oppression that we face, and it'll still benefit you, but I still need to talk to you about it. This isn't it. This isn't it, Lisa.
Okay. Another thing that he referenced here was like, the pick me energy, because I'm always talking to him about how I can't stand like pick me girls, and how you can definitely find like pick me girls all over the internet who put down other women so that they look more special to men, and it's something I can't stand. So when he threw it out there, like it took everything in me not to like crack in that moment. And I think like I didn't crack the entire time, but Alex cracked several times. I like waited for cut before I would crack.
You're just so hyper right now.
I have this thing where I get older, but just never thinner. Midnights became my afternoons. When my depression works the graveyard shift, I love the people I pissed off stand there in the room.
I love how he has his friend Eric in this video as his thyroid. And it's just like he's just following him around, because one thing we do talk about is the food that you eat definitely impacts your thyroid and your body's ability to absorb the thyroid hormone. So I love how it's like the personification of his thyroid is his friend Eric.
I should not be left to my own devices. They come with prices and vices. I end up in crisis.
Okay, so the Taki dust. It's just like gorgeous. I don't know how we got over it. I've never been that kind of person where I can get food all over my mouth. Even when I was a baby, my mom was like, "You were so clean. Like I never had to clean you." But he, I don't like Takis. I think Takis are disgusting, and I love spicy food. I had a Taki, and everybody told me that they were so spicy, and I had one like, this is not spicy. So I don't know what people are talking about when they say it's spicy. But I do remember the taste, and it was like so chemical and gross, and I threw out the bag. I had like one, and I was like, disgusting. And now I don't eat any of that stuff anymore because I don't eat the terrible like processed polyunsaturated fats anymore. Although I do miss flaming hot Cheetos. Maybe one day I'll have those again, like a very little amount.
I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll watch as you're leaving, 'cause you got tired of my bitching. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Tea time. Everybody agree.
I love how his thyroid's like sending like really messy texts to people when he's not looking.
I'll stare directly at the scale, but never at the poo fight. Must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-thyroid.
And here we have the Taylor Swift supposedly fat-phobic moment with him standing on the scale and his thyroid looking disappointed. And next we're going to move on to the kale seed. And I loved kale, and I miss kale to this day. I actually really enjoyed eating it. And when I found out, it was like, one, increasing my chance of getting kidney stones, and I had like 45 kidney stones. Like, so it's a big deal to me. I had to cut it out of my diet because of the oxalates. And also it causes inflammation. If it's not cooked, it can cause inflammation, which can cause poor absorption of thyroid hormone. And also it has like a component in it that can actually block thyroid hormone production. So it's just threefold not good for me. So I miss you, kale. I miss you.
Sometimes I feel like everybody is a skinny baby, and I'm a fat ass on the hill. Too big to hang out, slowly lurching towards your airplane seating, pierced through the heart but never killed. Did you hear their code?
Like the little flash of Tim Pool. I don't even know why it's there, but it's so funny.
For narcissism, they disguise as altruism, like some kind of vegan. I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll die from vaccining, and life will lose all its meaning. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. And tea time. Everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the scale, but never at the poo fight. Must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-thyroid.
Thyroid putting Peeps on the bed. Also like pushing him up the hill. Yeah, his thyroid sabotaging him here.
I have this dream that one day I'll actually lose the weight. I think I'll put my life on hold. The entire internet sees me, and then someone comments, "Why must you keep gorging yourself?"
So you can see there he was throwing away kale, salad dressing, and the Takis because they all have, like, we'll see, the salad dressing has vegetable oil in it, which has the polyunsaturated fats. Same thing with the Takis. And then the kale has that thyroid blocking component. I made a mistake. I think I said that the peeps were, he was being sabotaged with the peeps, but I think the peeps were like one of the things that he actually can eat. Obviously, it's very calorie dense, so you'd want to eat it like sparingly. Make just Easter. That's basically it. You have one, in my opinion. But the thyroid handing and the orange juice, like a lot of people say, don't have orange juice or fruits because of the fructose in it will cause it to spike your blood sugar. But when you have a really, really low thyroid, you really do need those sugars to help kind of give you a boost of energy. And if you can have them in the healthiest way possible, it's better than, you know, just going for the sweet tarts, in my opinion, or for the Takis.
Thank you guys so much. I know this was a trip. I don't think that I'm a singer, so I'm not trying to do all that. If you like.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop it there. You know, he does talk about like his making of the video, but it's funny he says, I don't think I'm a singer. It's like, I think he did a pretty good job considering he doesn't have like a professional like mic to do this in or like a sound stage. And I remember the night we filmed our little intro for this video, he was saying like, I'm having such a hard time singing for this song and I don't know what to do. And I'm like, well, you have to think about how Taylor Swift sings the song. Like she's like completely in her chest voice for the verses and then she goes into her head voice for the choruses. And so if you could just like do chest voice and then head voice, you know, for those two, then you can do it. And he did it. He was like on key the whole time too, so he did a great job. Anyways, I had a lot of fun filming that. And I think you should go to Alex's channel, GraphicallyAlex. I will link it in the description box down below. He does a lot of the same content that I do. And just basically from his point of view. And yeah, check out this video. Go and watch it. Go give him some views, you know? And anyways, you guys have a great day. And I will have another react for you soon. Like, subscribe. See you later. Bye.